Welcome to Clocks with Seth today, and welcome to part 2 of cleaning up a French figure clock. So right now, I am taking the feet and a few other ornate pieces and putting them in the ultrasonic cleaner. They're looking okay, but they were pretty dirty, and the ultrasonic really saves me a lot of time. I'm using a simple green solution, and now that they've dried off, I'm going to see if I can brighten them up a little bit more with some Wizards metal polish. Now, some of these, especially that last one there, it is missing a lot of the original um, gold, and I don't know. I'm going to try to brighten these up, but I'm debating whether or not I want to attempt to do gold leaf on these. So here they are. I've cleaned them up. Um, they're okay. Some of the copper plating you can see through, and you can see through to some of the metal in some places, and that. But I don't know. And then what you see right here, this is a cover that went underneath, and I've got that clean. Now I'm going to use some New Life cream polish, and I'm going to apply it with an old part of an old wool sock. Whenever you get holes in socks, save your socks because they make great rags. This polish is good for all kinds of surfaces, and I am trying it out on this clock case to give it a bit more shine. And it's hard to tell on this lighting, but it is making it shine more. And this clock is really starting to look a lot better. And I've been impressed with New Life products. I hope you saw my last video where I used the furniture mask. Now, look at this. On the bottom, we have a date. And to me, it looks like it's either 1881 or 1887. Oh, wrist shot. This is my Cincinnati concourse. And that's really cool to have that on the clock. Being able to date a clock can be really hard at times. But when it's just right on there, that is so nice. Now I'm reattaching the feet. I've cleaned up the hardware a little bit, and things seem to be going back on nicely. And I'm speeding through this and skipping some frames because I don't want to bore you. And here is the clock. Now I'm going to reattach these little decorative pieces to either side, and it's not looking too bad. I'm still not sure if I want to redo the gold leaf or not, but I'm leaning towards it, and you'll see why in just a little bit. Now, time probably for the part you've been waiting for. Here is the movement. It is a beautiful old movement with a porcelain dial, time and strike. And let's see. Oh, look at that dial. That is gorgeous. Wow, the gilt on the inside around the chapter ring. It's beautiful. Wow, that's going to clean up very nice. The movement itself, it's a little dirty. We may have to disassemble this one. That'll be for another video. But pretty good looking movement. Look, almost everything's there. I might need to make or find a pendulum leader. Now, here is the statue. And this is really cool. So this is a late 1800s, uh, I guess a French swimmer, and she's wearing the old swimming attire, and it looks like she's preparing to dive into the water. And it's just really cool. I haven't seen another one like this. I've seen a lot of figure clocks, but I haven't seen another one like this. And so at 125, I thought it was a good deal. Looks like she's standing on a wave. There's even a little fish there. And it's a nice statue. A little dirty, needs some cleaning up, but whoever sculpted this, I think, they did a really, really good job. Now, on the bottom, there's been some work done. We've got, looks like one of those old drywall anchor things. I've seen that used for drywall. I don't like that. I'm going to get a nut and a large washer and maybe even a felt pad. I don't like that. I don't think that's very secure, so we're going to change that. There's been some work done here before, and you run into that a lot with clocks. And looking at this a little bit more, it looks like this statue's been dropped really hard. See how it's curved upward there? I've got a crack right there, and you'll see some other cracks on this statue, unfortunately. It just wasn't taken care of. If you look closely, I'm going to show you in a second the knees. This poor girl, she broke her knees, and completely, yeah, that's not good. So this is why, well, let me back up. This would have had, and I can see it once in a while, a little bit of the original gilt work on this. It would have been gold, like the feet, and there's hardly any remaining. So I'm leaning towards redoing that. The other problem is the statue is kind of leaning to the right a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to correct that or not, but it seems like she's leaning like from her knees. So with that being said, I think I'm going to do some more work on this statue, and going to look at those knees and try to fill in any cracks before I do the gold leaf process, which I've never done before. So it will be an experiment for me. It might be a little bit before I get to the gold leaf process, but I will have some other content coming. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.